In this video, I will tell you how you can think for yourself and how you can find out what you really want. And let's start with the part where you can find out what you really want. It's first important to ask yourself what you really want, because otherwise you will lose yourself and all the opinions. So to find out what you really want, you just have to ask yourself two questions. The first question is, what would you do if you'll be not afraid of anything? Because if you ask yourself this question, then fear will not stop you. The shit that you will write down if you will answer these questions is the truth. That is something that would you do if fear would not matter. Because a lot of people, they have this doubts and they let people stop that. And I know it myself. It's not like I never had doubts in my entire life. So you just ask yourself that question. And this is the truth. And the second question is like, what would you do if you'll be super rich? If money would not matter? Because if you ask this question honestly, you will know what you will do just for the enjoyment itself, and not because you want to have tons of money, because this can influence your decision. You will know what you are really done for. Okay, and how to think really in life for yourself is basically you just ask yourself, whatever you hear, you ask yourself, is it really true? Can I absolutely know that it's true? Especially if the advices sound a bit weird or the people are complete incongruent. For example, in my life, people have given me advice. They were completely unhealthy, like when I was looking at what they eat, and were giving me advice about health. I was like thinking, what the hell do you want, dude? Most of the shit that society tells us from my life experiences is garbage. The health advice, the advice what we should eat, most people eat at McDonald's, or a lot of people eat at McDonald's. This is not helpful at all. Question with these two questions that I told you. Everything society told you, everything your parents told you, you can question that. And by doing that, you realize there are other ways. So it's not really absolute true. There are actually other ways and it works different. You disempower these thoughts by using these questions. And the most important questions are the ones that I told you at the start. Like, what would you do if you would be not afraid? And what would you do if you will be already super rich and money will not matter at all? This is how I found out what I really want to do, that I started to be a coach. And this is how I found out a lot of other things. You will find out what hobbies you really want to do, where you want to live, if all of that would not matter. Of course, it matters in reality, but you first have to ask yourself that question to know what you want. And then you go for it. And then, of course, there is reality fear. But at the start, we overthink things. We first ask ourselves, or we first think like, oh my God, but I'm afraid of that. And then fear influences your decision. So I have given you these two questions, that fear and money doesn't influence your decision. Because fear is usually the biggest factor. And if you want to make especially a business something, money is also a big factor that influences your decision. So, I mean, in a way that you can still have money, but that money is not the most important thing for you. Okay. So yeah, like I told, this is what you can do. And the other question that you can ask yourself if you go to a new job, a new environment, is just ask yourself, what does this environment reflect me? What is the reflection of this environment, basically? By doing that, you will find out their true values, what they really reflect you, but not by saying things, but by their behavior. People reveal themselves by their true behavior. So you want to always look at the behavior and question what they say, because then you will be able to really think for yourself. Okay, I hope this video helped you. If yes, you can like my YouTube channel. I mean, you can like my video, you can subscribe to my YouTube channel, and you can comment below if you made already this experience that people told you to give you crappy advices, and what has helped you against that. What helped you against, the scrappy advices that didn't help? Or how do you think for yourself? What is your mindset? Okay, and then see you next time.